Hello. I was a bit late to starting the stream. I was trying to do some job search related stuff. Funny enough, not for me. I was trying to help one of my old coworkers get in contact with a recruiter. So I had to do that for a little bit. Anyways, today I want to start with some just free exploring with the horn, and for right now, we might give bow a shot. Just neat little runways. We're gonna go for that monster we haven't seen yet. That's right over here. Gipsaros. This is what was added in the second beta. Need to heal a little bit. I missed the encore. It's fine, we got the double attack up. I tried to tilt stab there, but it didn't get to me. Let's get our self-improvement going. Did not quite get our self-improvement. Alright, now it's my actual quest.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
I could have sworn I was behind that, but okay. Raid Dow is this region's apex predator. I did not know that. Thought I got the encore on it, but I didn't. Rude, it's leaving. Luckily there's a vitality plant here. I did not have a meal. That's unfortunate. Torch pod. I should make sure I'm sharpening.
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
Yeah, we got the falling boulder, but it's going all the way topside.
I got it!
Let's get the draw finisher going. Got a wound somewhere on it. Okay, I am behind it. I did not want to be smacked off that edge, but okay. Yikes, and my attack up is going to wear off. I'm fine that my fire resistance is wearing off, that's not a huge deal. I thought I'd see if I could smack it out of that. I hate the sledge. Oh, it's left, okay. Sorry, one sec. I'm going to mute my mic because I believe my controller is... Never mind. It's right here. I was going to say, I believe my controller sometimes gets like little bits of debris or something in it, and it's not full on like joystick drift. Encore this. Oh, it's got a wound on it. Oh, I thought it was leaving. Yeah, I have to hit it on the horn for it to stop doing that. Is it leaving? Okay, it is leaving now, so I will sharpen. Grab the herb. Oh, I guess I need to heal. Or at least I was just claiming to heal. I don't have the bot on. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this walk for me. Oh, and now there's a command line console right in front of me. Okay, so it's just a stab unless I hit the wound. Let's get Sonic Waves up. Hey, how's it going? How's Wild? I've been enjoying it a lot. So far, I've only been testing out the hammer and the horn because those are the main two weapons I use. But so far, I'm liking a lot of the changes they made. That, I'm liking the wound mechanic. It's the thing where I have to get used to it, so I'm not 100% on top of it yet. Like the fact that we all saw in real time. I remembered the wound system, mentioned it, and then went for the attack and missed. But so far, I've been really enjoying it. I will say, they made the horn a little more like resources to juggle than in the past, but as far as I'm aware, it's still nothing compared to like heavy bowgun. How much of a buff does the moveset give? Doesn't even count as a buff. The main thing with the horn I've been noticing is like you get these echo bubbles. Yeah, I was gonna say bullet management seemed more like a pain, but you get these little echo bubbles right here. For example, I set it on the ground over there, and then when I go to play a note, I can't remember if it's on the North Wing, but you can see when I go to play a note, that little bubble over there deals damage. So in theory, I could pile them up. And they're a little bubble that when you go through, yeah, when I go through it, on this horn at least, I get movement speed and dodge up. So essentially, I have to deal with positional management a little bit more. I'm just going to go down here and heal for a sec, so I don't die of poison. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting because it's like I'm juggling the note buffs as well as making sure that I leave bubbles in good positions. But it's so far it's feeling good because a lot of the things is like, for example, when I go to drop a bubble, I can input 3 notes. So at the same time, I can queue up an attack up while I'm setting down the bubble, so it's not like they're mutually exclusive. So I'm liking it because it gives it a lot of a different identity than like I felt in the past, that it was just You could play hammer, or you could play hammer that gives teammates buffs. But now it's giving the horn more of a unique identity. Because you have this stuff to juggle now. Yeah, I'm liking that they went back to the... I know that for Rise, they, like, uber simplified it. And essentially made it that you had to just play the same note twice, and I'm glad that they went back to the more traditional, like, the notes you swing actually matter. How's it compared to Rise? I don't have the Rise's, like, meter fills up, but that's fine because I honestly forget about that a lot. But they're back to the complicated note system, which I kind of like because it gives you... I think in Rise, each horn had, like, 3 buffs. But it was just like, if you push triangle twice, that is your song. Which, granted, that's self-improvement. But, like, every song was just like, do a note twice. So I'm glad because this gives, like, each horn feels different as opposed to what buff do I get when I push circle twice. Rise not buff, kind of bad. I don't know. Moveset kind of good. Yeah, the moveset was good. The notes were less good. Oh, I thought this was just dead. It is, in fact, not dead. It's just on the ground. Oh, no, it's dead. Interesting. I saw the damage numbers and thought it was still alive. Yeah, the moveset was good, especially with the, like... Wait, what? I'm so confused as to what happened there. I got to carve it, but it was dead? Did this thing just pump fake me? Oh, another thing I'm liking about Wilds here is on the health bar there. I don't know if you noticed, but if something would cart you when you get hit, like if there's an incoming attack that's going to cart you, your health bar flashes orange. So that it's a very clear visual indicator of get out of the way. That played it's kind of insta-killing for a second gen. Oh, that's just the thing it does. Gotcha. Yeah, my first Monster Hunter game was World. I know that's true with a lot of people. I don't know what Sonic Waves does. Because I know in old games it just kind of like basically blared out of the front of your horn. Yeah, I do like that it's kind of trying to think the right phrasing for it, but it's kind of like the EKG effect, where like if it gets low, it jiggles, but I like that they do have like a distinct separate one. I didn't hit the wound. It's on the other side. There we go, we got it. Nice.
That's another quest complete.
Inside drop word from part wood break. Yeah, that's super nice. Yeah, and I think it makes sense, like the wound system giving you parts makes sense. So then, do I still keep it when I fail the quest? I don't know. I've only failed one quest, and it was like not even close. I was trying to solo the, I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to look at the quest. But it was not even close. I tried to solo it with just the horn, and I hadn't learned its moveset yet, nor the horn's moveset in Wilds. Oh, I was expecting it to go back to base, but no, since I started that quest in free roam, it just continues me in free roam, which is nice.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's interesting with the like dual weapon system. It seems like the wound thing is a natural way to like increase the amount of loot you get, so that you can juggle two weapons without, you know, doubling the amount of grind you have to do. Like, sure, you'll probably still have to grind a little bit more than usual, depending on how generous they are with the loot. But it seems like anytime you break a wound, you get a little, like, part. Here, one sec. I was going to check with Alma here and see what the name of that thing was. Yeah, the Arkfeld, that's what it was. Yeah, I tried soloing this thing with the horn, and it didn't go well. So I didn't even break a wound, so I don't know if I kept the stuff. I like how now that I've killed one, I have an optional quest to go do it again.
I'm happy to help anytime.
Well, let's see here. I want to try out... Let's try some other things. Because I know what hammer and hunting horn are like now. I've got bow on my secondary. What's something I haven't really used before? I think I've tried switch axe once for a little bit. Trying to see something that I haven't really used. Funny enough, I don't think I've used a ton of sword and shield. Actually, I did use a little bit of it. My second playthrough for World. Not a ton. Doing speedrun and gun lance. Gotcha, I'm very curious. I'll give gun lance a try. I've tried it before, but I'm very curious. The move says really Monster Hunter Wilds. Sorry, I had to. That's all. That's all. I can see myself out. Let's see here. Let me just step out here and go find some random wildlife to test this on. Is that not a down section? There we go. Whatever, I'll just try it out in this open space. Alright, because I know we've got lateral thrust. Yeah, so these are your jabs. That's your worm stake. Let's see here. I have to remember guard, reload. True. This is feeling faster. For sure. Yeah, and then we've got our shelling here. And we've got a quick reload. No, this definitely feels faster than it used to be. And then we've got our rising slash, overhead smash, and burst. Yeah, we still got that. Alright, one sec, let me... It's lateral thrust, and then it's rising slash, lunging up thrust. Worm stake full blast. That was 1, 2, 3. Oh. They added a move that just dumps all of it. Because I know that there's this for your worm stake, but I did not realize that they, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then you just dump everything and then can go into Wyvern Fire? That is wild. Yeah, because it's literally just 1, 2, 3, empty everything, and then, oh yeah, by the way, one more thing. That is ridiculous. Right? That is ridiculous. Alright, now I want to see the shelling range. Let me go find some random wildlife here. Let's not hunt the Nagashima right now. So 1, 2, 3. Unload. Okay. That is a good question. Let me see here if it's in my stats. It does not say there. Shelling type, normal, power, normal. Let's see here. That's my defense. Equipment info. So yeah, that's skill info. Yeah, that's fine. Those are all my skills. It looks like it does not say there. Oh, I see. The Wyvern Fire has a special reload, and it's when I deal damage. Looks like. It's not time-based. It seems like a number of hits. But now I have to check. How much does my little full unload do? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it's 4 and then 1, 2. Yeah, that is still like, I'm using this on random wildlife. Alright, let's go smack a Doshaguma around for a little bit. Because that's still pretty quick. Oh, I did a quick reload, so I don't have my worm steak right now. Okay, so we got almost our first shot fully reloaded. Oh, it's actually a bit of both. It is time and hits. So this one's basically empty. So 1, 2, 3. Wormstake full blast. Oh, it roared. I want to see how much a Wormstake full blast reloads this thing. 1, 2, 3. Full empty. I missed the Wormstake, and that got me like a quarter. The new mount is good. I think I can't tell if it's map size or just me remembering wrong. I think the Palamute felt a little faster. But this definitely, like, the fact that it just has an auto steering thing. Like, the fact that if I just take my hands off the controller, it moves forward is great. Because, for example, earlier, a monster ran away from me, and rather than, like, running it down, I literally just swapped and turned on my chatbot that I forgot to turn on this morning. I have a bad habit of... Yeah, see, look. Yeah, the autopilot is nice. I also like that if you're on it and you push... Oh, there's no supply items because I technically haven't started the quest yet. But this is where you get your camp supplies. Since there's more of the open world thing, rather than having to like run back to the tent in the box. You just hop on it and the supplies are right there. Alright, I have to see. Oh, that is dirty. Yeah, you can swing while on the mount. It's limited. It looks like it's mostly just like a little lateral slash. Okay, so there's a little bit of a recoil on that. But yeah, no, like right here I can go, okay, cool, the quest has started. I've got my first aid meds now. And I really like that in the radial menu, it looks like the default one, there's just like an optimal heal item, so it's not like I have to bind my potions and mega potions. But yeah, there's a mount attack, which I can then do a dismount attack afterwards. Let's just reload here. I do not remember the aerial. But yeah, no, that Wyvern Fire does come back pretty fast. And then we Burst Fire, and then we can Wyvern's Fire again. I don't remember, did you used to be able to turn with Wyvern Fire? I feel like I don't remember you being able to turn, at the very least, not nearly that fast. Yeah, oh my god, the Burst Fire recharges Wyvern Fire so fast. Rising Slash. Oh, right, I have to remember it's double buttons. Not that fast for turning the yes. Yeah, I was like sitting there straight up wiggling. Oops, did not mean to do the little leap of faith. Yeah, the charge is even faster. Again, I did not eat a meal, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no, Gunlance is feeling good right now. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't reload on the mount. Which, like, that's fair. Okay, it was greedy for me to just try to, like, let the Wyvern Fire rip like that. Yeah, I guess faster charge gave you faster turn on the charge. Yeah, makes sense. Do I have... Oh, I have the Torch Pop. Or are you leaving? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the damage number, but I wonder if they're changing the, like, if they want to think slightly differently about the design philosophy of, like, the Wyvern Fire. Like, it's still big, flashy hit. I can... Sheath. Would be really good. Yeah, let me see. Mounted weapon draw. Oh, yeah, I can just... With the bow as my secondary, I can literally just run in circles like this and just shoot. And then I've got power coating here. Yeah, this is actually ridiculous because, like, I don't have to stop shooting it. I put a wound on its head. Granted, I'm sure there's, like, better DPS things I could be doing with this, but... Yeah, it definitely seems like it's inclined to make you dizzy. Oh, hey, Arcfault, how's it going? I would like my mount back because I want to go back to Gunlance a little bit. There we go. realistic. Well, I did see. One second. There's options for that, and I turned it off, but then I reset my graphic settings, and I turned the motion sickness stuff on. But I think when I adjust my graphics settings, let's see here, camera. Accessibility, yeah, motion sickness reduction. Use recommended settings, yes. There we go, hopefully that helps. But yeah, no, I'm definitely liking the mount because, you know, I just sat there and adjusted my motion sickness settings while it ran to the monster for me. Missed my worm steak. Oh, interesting. I fired a torch pot and it looks like it's setting the brush on fire. That's neat. Yeah, so far I'm liking the monster design. Oh dear. Thank you, Divine Blessing. Yeah, I'm liking how these things seem a bit more like feral, if that makes sense. Like this more so closely reminds me of like a bear. I mounted it twice. I have no ammo, so I'm curious what happens here. Oh, I had to reload first, okay. Maybe carry Frontier. That's fair. I haven't really seen a ton of the like monster designs from things like Frontier. Oh yeah, I haven't done the focus attack. Oh, that's just a drill. Hey bud, you wanna stay above the ground and not in it? Okay, bud. Let's get away from this kind of similar bear in Frontier, the blue and red pair. Gotcha. I'm gonna use my portable grill over here. Oh wait, that's just gonna make it so that I can use these rations. Which, like, I have rations. But we're gonna get the Deshagama away from the terrain it so lovingly wants to be a part of. Ah, nerd. Do Wilds have a town or something? There is a base camp. It looks like they're doing a bit of an interesting thing. Where there's like an interim camp right now, and it's kind of acknowledging it's in beta, where like things are still being set up. I'll show it in a minute. Had to do that dive. Oh god. Okay. Cool, I got more supply items. But yeah, I will say, like, actually I should clarify. Right now, there's not, like, a separate hub map, if that makes sense. Like, the camp, I can just, in theory, go walk to the camp right now. I'm not 100% positive if that'll reflect the full game. Let me see. Any first aid meds? No, just rations and potions. Any chance you want to fight this Chatacabra over here while I heal? But, like, let's see here. Where is it? Yeah, it's this right here. That's the base camp, so, like, I can just go run to it. So in that sense, it's absolutely open world. Obviously, I can't speak to the full game currently, because I don't know, but... yeah, the map is super nice. And they've even got a little, like... I'll show it again in a second. But they've got these little pop-up camps. Whereas, like, in the other games you had, I want to see what this does if I hit. Ooh, shock trap. Come on, shock trap. It was already fully loaded. I don't know why I did that. Oh, come on. You were an inch from this shock trap. There you go, nerd. Now I get to see what this does. Oh, that is brutal. And it just fires my worm stake into it. That is... oh, just awful and great. Oh, that was a lucky claw break. Multi-worm stake full blast? Excuse me? Oh yeah, the drill looks absolutely gnarly. I think I forgot to grab mega potions before. But I need to figure out how I did that multi-worm stake full blast. Oh. Yeah, it was getting greedy, and I haven't had anything. Also, what is up with my OBS not giving me alerts? Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. OBS doesn't seem to want to tell me these things, even though I've got the overlay there for it. So there's these little pop-up tents. Let's see here. Let's just do the full ingredients because it's open beta for a couple days, so there's no way I'm burning through all of those supplies. At some point, I should, like, actually use the guard button, but I'm not used to having one, so I don't think to do it. From what I was reading, the character creator, that carries over. So, like, the character you make does. Story progress does not. So I'm basically just doing this to test out the different weapons, get a feel for what I want to do when the full game goes. But yeah, this is the thing I like. I know you can't see it, but my hands are off the controller right now. And it's just following the monster because it is my current quest objective, and it'll do that from basically any distance. You can manually steer. So, like, if you want to swing to the side and, like, for example, grab something in a pod and then go, alright, any chance you want to actually stop if I shoot you with screamer pods? The answer is no, apparently. Yeah, so, like, you can manually steer, but if it's the thing where it's, like, you know, you got carted and it's across the map, like, you got carted as it was leaving, so you respawn entirely across the map, you can just, like, get on the Sacred, take your hands off the controller, like, check your texts or something like that. Does the world mount system work kind of the same? Yeah, from what I can tell, it's basically just do enough aerial damage and you mount it, and then you get to do a bunch of slews of attacks. And it's the same, like, move, brace, eventually you end up doing a... Where's my defense? Where did I get defense up from? Are you about to throw that at me? No, you're eating it, okay. Interesting to see is, does that drill? Okay. I went to the tent and I forgot to grab mega potions. Ooh, you know what? Let me see if I can do a, like, slide here. I can. How's life's going alright? Just been doing this while I look for another job, but you know, games industry's doing a thing. Okay, I am out of heals. Luckily there's an oasis with 2 vigor wasps over here. Okay, the vigor wasps are no longer instant. That's what the vigor mantle bugs are about. Yep. I was putting away my weapon. What field I work in? I actually work in the games industry as a game programmer. I actually graduated from college a couple years ago, so I've only had a couple years of experience, but still. I make video games. Because, as I'm sure is shocking that someone on Twitch would say this, I do tend to like video games, so I learned how to make them. Oh, give me that wound right there. Rising slash, overhead slash, burst, fire, wide sweep. Oh, I did a quick reload. Whoops. Yeah, definitely a bit tricky to get into and now get back into as there's a whole bunch of layoffs, but I'm managing and I'm working on other projects to keep myself busy with it. I didn't play much now, just more Twitch streams. That's fair. Yeah, I definitely had that for a while, where I wasn't playing games as much. I'm mostly using Twitch now currently as an excuse to, like, basically give myself a chance to play games and lie to myself about it being productive. So an engineering, now your personal trainer. Gotcha. I'm curious as to what caused that transition, because those seem a little unrelated. I'm sure there's a story behind it. I need this vitality plant, or else I shall perish. I'm sure I could be doing this faster with the gun lance.
Check your sacred pouch.
8 potions is nice. I've yet to find the honey spot on this map, but then again, I haven't looked. You don't need the dung pod. Grab some
What
mulberries.
about the materials I gathered in your item box?
lodge into target attack where it's lodged, deal X damage. Okay. Yeah, so it's just 4. Any country has any agent engineering. It's kind of a pride for the parents. I get you. Gotcha, Dario. I'm sorry about that, but I'm glad that you're doing something you like with the personal trader side of things. It's definitely nice to be able to, you know, help people out and improve themselves. Take full blast. That is a commitment. I guess we get to see if we get the broken part stuff. But, okay, the multi-worm stake blast is strong, but probably only saved for when you actually down the thing. That's first kind of leaning towards strength side rather than fitness side. Gotcha, okay.
Take a second to restock your supplies before heading
I
home,
don't
okay?
see... I don't see anything. Looking at the material you got. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Yeah, I don't know how many of these I had before, so I can't say for certain if I got them. Right. This is the thing that would have saved me a lot of trouble, is if I actually remembered to get my Mega Potions. No worries, it's all good. I get that mobile delay. I'm also, like, splitting focus, and ADHD makes that a tricky task, so, like, sorry if I'm slow to respond, too. Okay, let's see here. What else? What else is a fun thing to give a shot? Let's do Kinsect Glaive. I haven't done that in a minute. Poison recover. Let's do the recover Kinsect. Oh, I have to do this and then do the Maul Drone. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alright, let's see here. What have they changed for this Kinsect? I'm not touching that Arc Vault over there. I could drop rocks on it, but I'm not going to, because then it'll get upset with me and then I'll die. Alright, so we got our Leaping Slash, Riding Slash. This all looks normal. Vault. Yep, that slash looks the same. Oh, you can aerial mark targets now. Oh no, you could do that before. Wonder how people managed it. Yeah, the weapons are only, like, stock-based weapons. I imagine speedrunning is mostly about, like, learning the monster movesets. Okay, you couldn't fire the Kinsect in midair before. Focus Leaping Strike. Okay, that's our wound attack. Let's check them out.
Some materials too. Check your sacred's pouch.
Let's try it with just the Chatacabra. Oh, I can't tell how much this is my controller. Yeah, because it likes to be a little funky right now. Okay, yeah, that is mostly my controller. One sec, I'm gonna mute my mic because I think there's debris in there. There we go, much better. Oh, let's see here, set waypoint. Oh, nice. The second I set the waypoint, it started going. Okay, so that's mark. That's my wound. Oh god. I'm playing on PC actually. So the wound strike on Kinsect apparently just gives you all three of your Kinsect buffs. Also, I thought I saw that it was carrying multiple parts. Okay, so they changed how the Kinsect stuff works. More weapon types. So I was trying to do L2. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Oh, I can just push R1 for weapon attack. Because that's different than the draw finisher. That is my draw finisher, which again looks nasty. Can't comment on Insect Slayer since I never touched it. I have touched it a little bit in Worlds, where it was a little underwhelming. Oh my god, I actually just noticed that they give you the little reticle of here's... So you don't have to guess and check anymore. That is the biggest thing. And then, was I seeing that right? Okay, so your Kinsect now looks like can carry multiple of the buff types at once. It looks like you... Okay. It's actually very different, which I think is interesting. You no longer pogo stick off the monster. New weapon for Monster Hunter. I'm trying to think of, like, I haven't played all the weapons, so I'm trying to think of, like, what niche hasn't been filled yet. Let's see here, because we've got Greatsword, Longsword. You know what, actually, something that's more like... This is just hilarious conceptually. I don't know how it would be implemented, but it doesn't have to be entirely like Brass Knuckles, but something like Brawler type, where like you're just in their face. I'd be curious to see how they do that, because I know a lot of things with Monster Hunter is like... is the kind of like over-the-top large weapons, so I just would love to see how they'd handle, yeah, like a gauntlet kind of thing. God, that's gnarly. One second, so this... Oh, interesting. Okay, so they changed it so that during this move... Interesting, so during this move, you can charge another thruster when you land. Say they're ultra long and ultra short weapon. Interesting. Like dual blade the size of longsword, dual blades the size of gloves. Oh, that is actually super interesting. Yeah, that kind of like vibe. Something where you're just like, you know, you're dealing a lot of damage, but you are on top of the monster. I should see the lance. Gotcha. I can check the lance. Alright, where's 3? It's comically long. I could only imagine. Interesting. Is that it? That one I didn't seem to screwdriver into its head. The short greatsword is just an axe. I've got to get on my secret. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention that I absolutely love. I don't know if you noticed there, the sharpening. Now each cycle of the sharpening actually restores some of it, so you don't have to get the full sharpen off. You know, if you just do one cycle of the sharpening, it still gives you some back, so... That's something I'm gonna have to get used to, but it definitely seems like it's making it so that you have a reason to, like, top it off if you're getting low, but still at your highest sharpness tier. Like, if you can just squeeze it in somewhere. Yeah, so, like, for example, if I start sharpening here, and one goes off and I have to dodge roll, it still topped it off, you can see. Yeah, it's not an all or nothing thing anymore, which is actually fantastic. Yeah, that is a game changer. Smacked me. Okay, so it looks like the Kinsect, it's less you're on a pogo stick above the monster. In fact, they removed the chaining part of the attacks. It looks like the insect glaive now is the wound machine. I can't tell if that's just severing damage in general. We should bring back the double bicep from potioning. True, I hadn't thought about that, but that is absolutely, like, I am sad that that's missing now. Oh, I'm at full health, whoops. Yeah, I'll have to try, like, dual blades or something like that in a second to see if it is just... Because I'm getting so many more wounds than when I'm doing blunt damage, which, like, makes sense. You're looking really short, like the old gun work is the other side of the screen. Right? I'm not sure how much of that is because because the stock gear they gave us, which I imagine would be like the early game stuff. Because like at the very least, they don't even have a full-on canteen. It's like you do a quick meal like in your tent. They have the spot for the canteen. They just don't actually do anything there yet because they just say, "Oh, we're still setting stuff up." Oh, I need to... Right. Old habits and all that. I went to hold L2 to try to send out my Kinsect.
Excellent work. That's another quest complete.
But no, I agree. There's something just powerful about when your HP bar is like 3/4 of the screen. Burst pod, that's everything, so end the quest. Wow, that was really put to use. Yeah, I definitely enjoy that. And those are just my rewards. They're just in my box now because I did that in free roam, and now I'm just allowed to go back. Let me go back to base camp here. Interesting, I must have swapped weapons at one point. But yeah, you can see, like, here's the blacksmith. If you just talk, it's like, oh, still prepping. But you can see the layout that they've got here. So it looks like this is actually going to be the base camp where like you don't have to go through a loading screen. You just like run over there, which I definitely like. And it seems like in the monster entries, some of the monsters only show up during certain times of day or weathers, but luckily, like, you don't have to sit there and wait. It seems like the quest counter has just like, if you need to get to that specific thing, you can. Okay, insect clay feels nice. Yeah, basically, essentially, all they get you for the lore for this one is basically you found this kid
Huh.
and you're taking him to some, like, basically, he woke up with, I can't remember if it's no memories or very little memories, but basically you're trying to get him back to his village, which is somewhere this direction, and then you encounter a little girl who is being attacked by wild monsters, and then you rescue her in the like initial cutscene, and then you have to go save her brother, and that's basically all the beta's story is that you are looking for those online players. Oh, the ones that were sitting at the camp? Yeah. Yeah, so there was an option for like you can do online single player or you can just like go in a lobby, but yeah, all the people standing around the guy in the camp over here, those were just players, which is super neat. I don't have to like queue up in a separate lobby. Okay, let's try the bow because I haven't done that. I haven't actually looked at it. So we've got use or remove coatings, quick shot, dragon piercer, which is just big shot. Okay. Charge shot, ready tracer.
The lightning's being absorbed. Seems this area is safe.
So we've got our charge shot, we've got our 1,000 dragons, which is a shotgun blast of it. Power shot, arc shot. Oh, neat. So it looks like when you're doing L2, you can just focus fire hailstorm. So you charge it and okay. Tell me that guy's out of range. I kind of want to see the town system from old gen where the online players guy in a town rather than a lobby. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, this kind of has the feel of that. I haven't actually gone through, like, whenever I do the quest, I do, like, basically I do my prep beforehand, then I do the quest, and I use the coding. I actually don't know what the tracer does. Environment hazard dangerous to the player. I've never been struck by lightning in this. Oh, that's weird. I have to miss the opportunity for the falling boulder there. Just pop a ration here because I realized I forgot to do that. That'll hit it? No way, I don't know when you tried that. I could have waited a second. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm planning on... Thanks, good luck to you as well. I'm definitely planning on playing this when it actually comes out, and I'll see you around. Take care. I see. That's what the tracers are for. Got it. Now we need a mega potion. Can't put two tracers in the same spot. Got it. What's that? Flying swallow shot. Also, I think I was incorrect that
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on bow. I'm not necessarily one to do it, but oh, goodbye. Rude. Alright, there's a Vigor Mantle bug somewhere around here. That's a great Thunder bug. Fulgurite Crystal, Thunder bug. Vigor Mantle's over there. There we go. I do love the fact that I don't even have to make a detour. Nerd just got struck by lightning. Thousand dragons. Power shot, power volley, dragon piercer. What put those tracers on it? Was that Thousand Dragons that did that? So is this antidote here? Then a mega potion. I wanted to... Right, I have to charge and then ready tracer, that's what it is. I could see how co-op would absolutely speed this up by a ton. Because you get something like the amount of wounds I was inflicting with Insect Glaive combined with like the wound detonation of the bow. So let's see, 0 tracers, 1,000 dragons does not put a tracer on it. Let me pull one more tracer on. Let's go for a piercing dragon since it's staring me in the face. That was a good shot. Just get greedy. Not as good as the last shot, but still decent. It doesn't have any wounds on it. Not exactly what I meant to do there, but... Okay. We put the coatings on, we go ahead and grab this. And let's see if we can grab some of the Vigor Mantle bugs. It's not up here, is it? Nope. This is a neat little, like, highway for secrets. Interesting little... No, I've been to this little area, okay. We want to go over here to our little in-transit. There should be a Vigor Mantle. Right there. You are directly under the falling boulders, you fool. House of Dragons it. Should be, yeah, Vigor Mantle Bug over here. Okay, I was convinced the name was something different, but it is just Vigor Mantle Bug. Just get a tracer on it. So you can just shoot that with the hailstorm. I feel like I have to have L2 glued down.
More supplies have been added.
Get back here. Okay, I'm seeing bow. I see it. Let's go ahead and try switch axe. Morph slash. Element discharge. I see, and that switches me back to axe. Got it. Rude. The Vigor Mental Bugs, I believe, are all down here. So let's see if we can't lure it this way. Where I can grab my heels. I don't think I've hunted a Balahara. I don't see a Wedge Beetle. I'm slightly sad that they don't have the, like, parkour options that they had in Rise, where you could, like, zip around. See what the drawing finisher looks like. I see. And let me guess, Wild's wing is just, yep. Just go with the Mega Potion here. Slightly annoying that that thing can stun me from behind it. that wound up there, that's fine. Oh man, you know what? I just thought about the slime things and how the internet was being weird about those. I forgot about that until now. Sarah's. Come on, buddy. It's just. Oh, that's another little feature I hadn't noticed. When there's going to be a lethal attack from off screen, it'll warn you about that. That's nice. I think I hit just enough of a wound to do this. I have no idea what that was, but it was big and flashy. Let's just turn the corner here and grab this Vigor Mantle Bug. It's just gonna let me keep doing this, isn't it? Okay. Eventually it smacks you. Good to know. Got it.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
Interesting. Nice that I can. Oh, and that's how you do the more detailed one. Okay. Let's go to base camp real fast. Let me see. Lake guide. Weapon controls. Axe. After using axe while swinging at least twice, for axe heavy slam will transition you into power axe mode. Tutorial list, equipment tips. Yeah, those are hunter weapons, fundamentals, camera focus. Yeah, that's fine. Hunting tips. Yeah, there's all that. Here we go. Switch axe tips. I'm curious. Switch. Yep, you can only power attacks in sword mode by consuming the switch gauge. Attacking in axe mode recovers the depleted. Also raise the gauge level and switch to sword mode. Okay. In axe mode, hold that to unleash axe, offset, rise, slash. It will deal large damage if you time it well and successfully offset an attack. Offset, rise, slash. In axe mode, hold that. Oh no, that's what I did. I see. Offset, rising slash. Sword mode, use R2 and triangle to unleash sword counter rising slash. You perform successfully, you can then perform a double slash. So that's countering a hit. And double slash. Variety of other ways specific to each weapon apart from the ones you choose. Yeah, that's fine. It's funny that this is just the same, but that. Yeah, that's wounds. Focus strike, yeah, that's general. Yeah, I had to note to the musical staff, I know that. Plays an echo bubble. Special effect based on the horn. Also triggers extra damage on weapon attacks. Forms can still be used while a bubble is active. Yeah, that's fine. After playing yellow, red, yellow, white notes. Special performance. Yeah. Special performance is... Notes affect very high weapons, but it never tells me. Yeah, that's wounds, and that's focus strike. That's normal. Sick blade, extracts, period of attacks. Collector of white and orange. L2 plus circle. Oh, okay. I never did that. Wounds, focus strike, that's fine. Bow. Vertical turns orange while aiming, knows critical range, inflict the most damage. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Apply a coating. Yep. To consume the trick arrow gauge to use them. Yep, select a coating with L1 plus triangle or X. Oh. So what's my other coating then? One sec, I want to sharpen this. Poison coating was my other one. Got it. Yeah, I'm assuming power coating is just more damage. Poison coating is just poison. Transfer items, item pouch. Restock items, and might as well hit reload all ammo. There's that. A tracer will stay stuck in the spot it hits, so the next arrows can track and hit the same place. Arrows that hit a tracer will deal additional damage. Gotcha. Yeah, and then there's that and that. Shoot tracer after loading it. The next arrow you shoot will track the tracer and hit. Yeah. Gotcha. And then we've got Let's just look at Lance. Let's see here. Perfect guard. Yeah, I think Lance is just standard, just taps. I'm surprised that it doesn't tell me more about the gauge. But anyways, let's switch axe and bow tried out. So now let's go dual blades and charge blade. Listen. Okay. Seems similar to switch axe. Oh, there's the honey spots, by the way. They're in the center here. Okay, Chatacopra. It should be a fun little... I thought you had to build up stuff for demon mode. I didn't realize that... Oh, it uses stamina to go in demon mode. That's what it is. I thought there was a separate meter. And then I've got leftover gauge from demon mode. Wow, that bird's so sharp. It's fast. Did I ever break all your wounds? I know for a fact I opened some. Flurry, blade dance, blade dance. Let's leave demon mode real quick. Let's see what this does. Oh my. Hey, it's the fun grind rail move. Yeah, I did kind of just let myself get punched in the head. Alright, I really need to sharpen. My god, these things do work. Changeling party will be happy to know that these things fucking rip ass. Oh god, Doug is influencing me too much. I unironically said rip ass. How do I already have another wound? Where's the other wound? Give it to me. Go ahead and grab this sticky rock for the burst pod. That's also a burst pod. Let's grab a couple of bigger mantle bugs. Oh, my max health is gone because the meal wore off. Okay, I understand now. Pretty sure I found another wound in there. My god, these things give so many wounds. Pair this with something like a hammer that does massive damage to wounds. No, you ain't going anywhere. I almost had it. Oh, it's going faster. Thought that was actually going to do enough. Oh, you come back here. We ain't done yet. Led my shot too much. Shoot it in the ass. Well, I mean, if you're just gonna sleep, let me just sharpen. Alrighty. Dual blades are gross, and I love them. I go back to base camp because I need to eat. Just do the full cook here. Let's see here. What have I not done yet? Let's go light bowgun. Bunch of burst pods. Is there? Sure. Let's go with the Balahara. Yeah, because there's no Dushagamas around. Not fighting. Ooh, actually, let's see if we can go with that Balahara, because apparently they have same monsters with different strengths that come around.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
Yeah, I'm ignoring you, Arkveld. Okay. So I know this vaguely has, like, sword mode, which lets me guard and move faster. Oh, I see, that's the monster's destination is down there. Yeah, that's just Wedge Beetle. We go down here. So we got Shield Thrust. Okay, so there is a Mortar Slash in there. There's Elemental Discharge. I have Water Plate. Gotcha, so in sword mode I charge. Oh, my controller died. Panic. Speed is why I stopped moving. There we go, we're back. After the third slash, so it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. I haven't raged it. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Just getting a feel for it. More nitro shrooms. Yeah, I should be paying more attention to that thing. Looks like I got it. That is just chainsaw mode. Managed to clip its tail somewhat still. I don't know why it's flashing blue like that. I saw something about condensed elemental slash. That was here, charge. I see. It's while I'm charging, I have to. I have no idea what half of this stuff I'm doing is. All I know is I want to switch back to the sword right now. Here's my axe not charged. Okay, so you can, while dashing, hit R2, just immediate axe slam. Oh, I see. Never mind, I don't. Is it leaving? Yeah, it's leaving. So it looks like the shield and the axe can be charged, and they can be charged separately. Yeah, I got tail cut. So guard here, and if I do... hold on, sorry, I'm doing science. So if I charge, and press again, I can do a shield element boost, which is what the blue flashing is there. And if I charge and hold down this, I'm doing my condensed element slash, which has a sword buff. And now my files are yellow for some reason. What do I do? Just regular charge that fills the files. I'm gonna do element discharge again, amped element discharge. I got hit, so I don't get to see what that was. It keeps falling out of my little chainsaw. Let's do it now where it can't fall out. I will get to you in a second.
Remember to carve that severed part.
Thank you for reminding me to do that. Every time I alt tab out of the game, I have to push L2 to get out of focus mode. Give me... glad that worked, because I didn't know where you were. Yeah, don't discharge follow-up. I see. Okay, so I hit it with the sword a couple times to like charge that. And I spend that to do file. I think I'm getting it now. And I spend my files on the shield element boost. So it goes like this. And now we've got red. We want to do condensed element slash. I see. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. This is like the 8th time I said I'm getting it, but this time I'm actually getting it. The wound attack is awful on this thing, at least against this guy, because that just doesn't hit. Super amped element discharge. Nice. Okay. All right. This has been a fun time. I think I am going to go ahead and call it early today. I've been going late the last few days, so I want to just... I think I'm going to call it here early. It is snowing outside. Bazzy loves the snow. I feel like I haven't been giving him enough time because, like I said, I've been having streams run late, and I've got stuff I need to do for job application stuff. I know it's Saturday, but still, might as well. So that's going to be where I call it. Let's see here. When will I be back next? It will be on Tuesday. Yeah, I will be back next Tuesday. The beta will be done. So that's going to be it for Monster Hunter until Wilds does actually come out, because I'm absolutely playing it. Actually, it's a question of, am I going to stream it? I don't know. We'll see. I've got some stuff up in the air I need to figure out. I'd like to stream it, but I might also play it offline. I'm not sure. That's the main thing. But anyways, that is going to be it for me. I appreciate everybody stuck around and watch. I'll be back on Tuesday. Until then, take care, and I will see you around. Bye-bye.